Bob Donovan, 107 Southview Court, McMurray, PA. As far as drilling affecting water wells, you got to believe it. It's more and more people we talk to. The lady you saw in the news today. Oh, and first of all, I want to thank the DEP for adding this meeting tonight, because they truly are working overtime. This was an added meeting because of the Thursday night event. So thank you, Mr. Eichler.
Sir, who do you represent?
Myself. Okay, so of the people we've talked to around drilling, the lady that was on the probably saw her in the noon news or the evening news, June Chapel, the 7 wells that were drilled next to her house, when they began drilling those, the neighbor on the far side immediately lost her water well. Now the company did re-drill that well, but the point is that drilling definitely affects water wells. We've talked to other people who have had pressure drops in their wells, and over again the jarfuls of the cloudy water, the muddy looking water. So something's happening. I think the well casing regulations are important. As far as in the wording there, it said something about common practices. I think Pennsylvania should institute best practices. And on these casings, we need to have longer cement drying times. I think a lot of these wells are not allowed to cure long enough before they're drilled. As far as the meters, I think it's good to bring transparency to how much gas the wells are producing. A lot of these wells have, the meters are covered so that the landowner can't see them. I think they need to be unlocked and uncovered, just like your gas or water meter at home, so you can read it too. As far as water testing, baseline water testing, and post-drilling testing, they need to extend the list of things they test for. Right now, DEP doesn't test for any volatile organic compounds or VOCs. And the testing should be extended to a 2-year period, not 6 months. Our water, what got me started on this was when our Mon River tap water became affected almost 2 years ago with the high TDS in the Mon. Now last November, a top corporate lab tested our water on the same basis they tested a lot of the wells out in Hickory. And what they were turning up on a lot of these wells is acrylonitrile. The other name for that is vinyl cyanide. We believe it's something that the drilling companies mix with acetone to make like a slick water frack. So long story short, when this acrylonitrile was turning up in these wells at Hickory, I said, and I know that they're hauling this drilling brine to places like McKeesport, Clairton, Advanced Waste up in Newcastle, dumping it in the rivers, and it only makes sense. Let's test the tap water. You know, if it's going in the Mon, it's probably coming out of the Mon. Sure enough, our tap water turned up with 0.94 acrylonitrile.
Wow.
That's 11 times the permissible level in a stream. But of course, the water company said it's not something they have to test for. It's not one of the 83 compounds that they're required to test for. And then they compared it to some other EPA standard that said, well, that's not a dangerous level, but it's something that's not supposed to be in your water. So, long story short, I support these better regulations on well casings as they are amended in the letter sent by Earth Justice. Thank you.